If you've met Edith Otieno, then you've noticed two things about her. She towers over the average person and she has impeccable style. And that's no coincidence, because Edith has turned her love of fashion into a business. Edith is an influencer and a fashion entrepreneur running Mara, an online boutique that sells elegant women's clothing and accessories. She, however, didn't start at the top. Her business story is woven with mistakes, lessons, and help from her family.
So when I was starting, I didn't do a proper research. I only shipped products that were of my style. I didn't consider other people's style.
She has picked up a few other lessons along the way, like patience and listening to her clients.
A client will order products, maybe worth 35,000, let's say that, and they ask you to deliver it in person, and then they make you wait at the waiting area at the of their office. I'm still trying to practice that patience, because other clients are, they want things done their own way. Don't send a rider. You, as the owner of the business, you're the one, I want you here because I want you to style me. I want you to show me how I'm going to put all this together.
But perhaps her greatest lessons have come from her sister, whom she admires and looks up to. In 2020, Edith and her sister ran Bubble Chic, an online clothing store that sold thrifted items.
I would accompany her to Gikomba to get the clothes, which was a very good experience. And I realized that I don't like being idle. At the same time, I get tired so fast.
Unbeknownst to her, it was the training ground for building Mara, which she started in 2023.
With the thrift business, we only focused on dresses. When you buy a dress, what do you need to match it with? Shoes. What else?
Yeah, lipstick.
Exactly, belts, accessories. So that's where we saw the gap. And my sister was like, okay, how about we expand into now shipping things from China? And just like that, she helped me. She took me through the process. She helped me get the first suppliers that I had. And that's just how the business started.
But before Mara, Bubble Chic, or content creation, Edith had a 9-to-5 job in HR in 2022. After 6 months, she realized that being stuck at a desk was not her cup of tea.
When I joined, I felt like the environment was not conducive enough for me. Later, afterwards, I met Chris. Chris gave me an idea of us starting Urban Groom TV, and that's just how I clocked out.
In 2023, Urban Groom TV marked Edith's first experience of creative entrepreneurship.
Hey, what's up, groomers? Welcome back to Urban Groom TV.
Soon after, brands began recognizing her, and Edith the influencer was born.
One of the first brands that I ever partnered with was Visa. I attended one of their campaigns. I was one of the influencers that was working with them, and it was just a very good one. And the paying was also good. And that kept me going. Imagine starting the influencing journey and then you work with Visa as one of the first brands. You see, that gets you going.
Today, Edith is among the growing number of entrepreneurs who are also influencers in Kenya, navigating the business landscape while balancing creativity and digital influence. A few more lessons in the content creation space have come to the fore.
First and foremost, save. Even if it is just 1,000 shillings, per month, just to do it. Because digital creation means that you'll be called for a job and then they will want to pay you much, much later. And you'll end up using the money that you have in your account, to get glamored and all. And in some cases, most of the brands, or maybe some of the brands, don't even commit to their side of the bargain. And also have financial discipline, because if you're not disciplined, trust me, ndio maana mnasikia maybe someone was famous 3 years ago, but they did not invest, and now they come out to the public asking them to changia for them.
As an entrepreneur with a growing business in both fashion and influencing, Edith has made a strategic decision to reinvest in content creation to attract more clients.
When I get a payment from a client, 60% of it goes to the production. And I only get to keep 40% of it. Because when you spend on the production, you get good content. And when you get good content, you get to now attract more clients to work with. So to me, it's not always that so much about the money that I get, but it's always about delivering the job so well so that I keep on getting more and more and more.
Earn it, spend it,